Cool. I'm going live with some of that, and I'm neither Hannah nor Bryce. I'm gonna go live with some magics. We're gonna call this one Panda Express. Legacy Panda Express against Noral Grande. Cool. Let's see if we can't make some stuff happen. So let me make sure this all goes live correctly. Go live, we got that. We should have the extension. Okay. I'm gonna keep this hand. Seems great. Sweet. Opponent leads with a Misty Rainforest. Okay. Well, so much for this Assassin's Trophy. Let's see. We also got the deck list available for anyone who wants to take a look at what's going on. My opponent wanted to get rid of that Brainstorm, and I guess I'm going to let that happen. We're going to get this, just a swamp here, so that we can avoid a potential stifle that might happen. I don't know. No one knows at this point. But because of the wonderful things that they do, we just want to be ready. Love that. I'm going to listen to Rush here on the back end. Because why not? Brainstorm. So they're down to 5 cards? So they mulligan? Did I miss that? They mulligan to 6. Okay. So Thoughtseize wasn't super effective for them. Great swamp art? I agree. I see how it is, Mirage Swamp. I'm glad that I can fulfill your hopes and dreams and wishes and desires over there. Do I... So I'm going to see if I can't get this Assassin's Trophy off. I don't think they have basics, but it looks like by playing that Wasteland, they're kind of low on mana. It's just my guess. And if they have a Daze, so be it. It kind of forces them to now. I mean, I know what they've got, and I can play around it with the hand that I have. It's going to be really hard for them to kind of impact my board state. Okay, you've got that. You have a Watery Graves. They're the wateriest of graves. I just played with a pretty decent Graves jungler in League of Legends. Nothing to impact the board. Interesting. So I'm going to go Baleful Strix. It's super effective. Forza will pitch Daze on the Baleful Strix. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, this is a Gurmag Angler. I have about 4 turns. Let's get a Brainstorm in. That's good. Yep, do that. Cast our Manipulate Fate. Eternal Scourge, Mist Hollow, Mist Hollow. Play the Birds of Paradise, pass it back. I want to double check the list that I'm playing. What is my win con? Walking list. Okay, I know what I'm doing. I'll take 5. Am I playing against Gucci? Like Mengucci? Is he Noral Grande? I don't know. You tell me. Is this Mengucci? Is he the Gucci monster? I kind of want... Let's just clear the board out. Let's get rid of Baleful Strix, I guess. And then lands, Brainstorm maybe. Okay, you have Stubborn Denial. I play my Baleful Strix. Honestly, I don't think that Blue-Black Death Shadow is a deck to worry about for Eternal Weekend. Maybe, you know, maybe that's an aggressive stance of mine. So my opponent's played Force, Daze, Stubborn Denial. I didn't need to hit OK there. Well, let's try... I mean, let's get this Gurmag Iggler off the board. I'm playing a rounded Daze. Yeah. Generally, there are no basics, so I don't think I'm in trouble from anything, and now I can kind of set up. Even if they hit a Hymn to Torok, like, the likelihood is that I keep a food chain. And if I can land a food chain and kind of go off, it's... You know, they have to play really aggressively now from my board state. Excuse me, everyone. We're going to reanimate. Okay. Let's play the food chain. Play the Eternal Scourge with Force of Will backup. So I'm pretty sure you just lose on the crackback. I don't think there's any way around my Griffins. Yeah, exactly. Okay. So the EEs are coming in for sure. Carpet of Flowers, I think, is a little bit better than the Birds of Paradise. These guys, I don't think Hymn to Toroks are excellent usually in this matchup. I usually cut a food chain. This Massacre Worm is going to be less than stellar. Walking Ballista is fine at 2, I think. Maybe I like the Murderous Cut. I want to be mid-rangey, but I don't want to be too mid-rangey. Maybe I don't need double Fluster. Let's just do one Fluster Storm. Noral Grande is the Gooch, yes. Sweet, playing against the Gooch. So if I get featured on a, on a video here, then we all know why. Legacy video. Basic Island. That'll be fun. I mean, he might be bringing back the Blue-Black Death Shadow just to kind of see where it is in the format. We'll see. Honestly, I'm not a huge... I think there's much better things you can be doing in this format. Like Nate and I beat me to it at the Legacy video. I think there's much better things you can be doing in this format. And so I'd be loath to say that this is the best or this is what, you know, an optimal set of play patterns to do. Both kept our hands, no changes there. Delver of Secrets is going to be difficult and somewhat annoying to play around. Thoughtseize. Okay. I can protect this engineered explosives. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to brainstorm and see if he dazes me. He does not. I'm going to put my 2 manipulate fates back. I just don't want him to take the Carpet of Flowers. I'm going to do this. Yeah, we'll put the Carpet of Flowers on top. And yeah, makes it a more difficult choice. Maybe I could have put a land back and kept 2 manipulate fates, because I think he's taking either an Assassin's Trophy or an engineered explosives. Yeah, I think that's correct. Let's go for basic forest. Carpet of Flowers. Let's go to our second main phase, I guess. Okay. Yes. The answer is yes, and the answer is blue, and we're going to cast Manipulate Fate. Eternal Scourge, Mist to Hollow, Mist to Hollow. And then we pass it back. Legacy Weedio. How are you guys doing? Who else is going to be at Eternal Weekend with me? Take a drink. Sick of you. I'm so sick of you. Yeah, I know you're going to be there. I mean, you're going to be there with me specifically. Like, we will actually be staying together. Reanimate. Interesting. Oh. Is there right? Too lofty. Yes, go for black. The way they're made. It's a lot of power. Throwing down a lot of power over there. Trying to think of... Okay, Gurmag Angler's big. Let's see. Well, Tombstalker's also pretty big. Yes. Black. Wish I had two of those. Let's do this. Strixie Strix. And I'll leave the Assassin's Trophy in our bin. Okay. Pass it back. I don't think they have a Stifle in their hand. Really need to get something to stop the Street Wraith as well. Get you some of that orange chicken? Yes, I guess. Okay, you can brainstorm. Okay, declare attackers. We're going to block there, obviously. Okay, that's blockers. We're going to pop the engineered explosives. And go to 2. It's not going to do it. Okay. I think I'm going to bring in the ley lines here. Just makes it so much worse for them. I don't want the Spellseeker. And Axe and Saw. Need that. Muldroth is going to be great. Relic is one-sided. I'm going to get rid of Leovold. Let's get rid of the Spell Pierce as well. Get rid of 1 Forcible for a Flusterstorm. I'll do 2 Forcibles. Bring in the Spell Pierce as well. That's what we're going to do. Oh, I get the orange chicken joke because I'm playing Panda Express. I get it. I get it. Sorry, guys. I'm special. Opponent's been winning through their graveyard. I'm going to keep this hand. We're going to go Swamp and pass it. What am I listening to? I'm listening to weird music. That's what I'm listening to. Okay. You going to reanimate a Street Wraith on me? Nope. I'm gonna hold up the Brainstorm. I think that the day's potential is way too high. Someone cheered. Who's cheering? Let me look at this thing. Oh, Alton. Thank you for the cheer. Thank you for the cheer. Holiday cheer. Well, and they didn't flip, so that's good. Ponder? Preordain. see if they leave more than one card on top of their library. One card on top, one on bottom, so I still have no idea what's going on. Yep, you get in for one. Congratulations. I'm going to cast my Brainstorm now. That stream on my end is insane. Bad Wi-Fi potentially. Wire. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa, and run, 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 run away. Whoa, whoa. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Fa 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 fa, and run, 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 run away. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, forceful pitch Brainstorm. Oh. No, I don't want to run that engineered explosives out. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ba 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 ba, and run, 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 run away. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? I see. Grimag Angler. Wow. This engineered explosives is going to be spicy. It's going to be a spicy meatball. One, a spicy, a meatball. Okay. This Grimag Angler has to get through my Baleful Strix. You know what's nice is having a traverse that can go for anything. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ba 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 ba, and run, 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 run away. Hey Paul, what's up? Definitely not attacking with this guy. Psycho killer. Qu'est-ce que c'est? Ba 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 ba, and run, run. I really want this Muldrotha here. So I'm just going to put that in my hand. And I'm going to pass the turn. All I need to do is draw a land, or my opponent needs to play a land. You like my new list? I like this list too. I was playing against Paul yesterday and I'm just like, huh, this seems really interesting. I should try it. So I did. Yes, we're going to go with LeBlack. LeBlack. Don't want your Delver secrets in play. I'm going to ask you to exile a card. I am playing against the Gooch right now. I was playing against Tim specifically yesterday, and he used Muldrotha against me, and I'm just like, that is insane. The amount of value that he was getting out of just... Yeah, it was dumb. And I'm like, well, I can play Engineered Explosives and Trinket Mage, and, like, my deck's pretty good. So, we're going to go for blue, I guess. Play a land. It's going to be an island. Black, blue, blue, green, Muldrotha. Don't care for your days, sir. Okay, well, you got a daze on me. Double days. I'm gonna get rid of one of them from you. Then I'll pass it. Thoughtseize hits my walking ballista. Doesn't want to play the second Watery Graves because it gives me 2 mana, but it looks like he will anyways. Puts it in tapped. So I'm going to say yes. I'm going to get blue. Let's just exile graveyards now. Why not? I'll play a land. And then I'll play this Mist Hollow Griffin, and I will pass the turn back. Okay, let's attack. Getting in for 3. Okay, yes. I'm going to say yes to that. We're going to get blue. We're going to go blue-green. Play him another Mist Hollow Griffin, play a land, and pass it. I've got 6 in the air, so we won it. We got that against the Gooch. The Muldrotha took 2 dazes, which was quite impressive. So obviously it's a scary card, especially when I've got a Baleful Strix and an Engineered Explosives in my graveyard. Basically, I'd be able to, like, it's a Crucible of Worlds, and it's an Academy Ruins, but it also lets me draw a card immediately. And I can play creatures, like, so I can go like creature artifact thing and just like, especially with that Carpet of Flowers in play. I think that Muldrotha is excellent. I don't know if it's better with Fierce Empath or with the build that I have currently. So that's kind of the choices that we have to make. Let me put on some other music. I don't know if Talking Heads is exactly what I want. I kind of want to listen to Todo Cambio by Camila. Todo Cambio. At Q. Play some different musics. Come back to you. Oh, you liked my list yesterday with Living Wish. It was good. So the nice thing about Living Wish is I can be playing Caracas out of my sideboard and have an answer to any Dark Depths. Hi Guy, what deck do I play? I play Panda Express. So I call it Panda Express because I have Chinese food chains. But if you're on Twitch, you should be able to just take a look. There's a little pop-out kind of on the left side of the screen by where my life total and stuff shows up. And it should pop out and show you the list that I'm on. It's food chain. Nada. Soy antes que pasemos, digo amor. I'm going first. I'm going second, but I will keep. This is usually a pretty decent hand. That be. Okay, I think I'm against Big Red. That is a nice. Food chain is a nice combo deck. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. Trinisphere is kind of annoying. It doesn't stop my combo, but it is not the most enjoyable card to be playing against with this deck. Sil, get more. Raba. Well, my opponent doesn't have much to be doing. No soy antes que pase más. Digo amor. Pasme más. Por favor. Yeah, you got an ensnaring bridge. That doesn't do much against what I'm going to be doing to you. Is there any 8-rack style of deck in Legacy? 8-rack, yes, it's called Pox. Legacy Pox. I'm going to grab a Forest. Play a Birds of Paradise for 3. You have a Karn. I'm okay with a Karn. Yes. Which card can you have? Card chosen to be put into your hand, you get Chalice the Void. Everlast me up when September ends. Okay. Yeah, Pox is the closest to 8-rack. Almost a deck, but so far that's hard. Let's see. We drop Blood Moon. It's not over now, especially since I just got this food chain. Because I can just like basically this is the worst thing that could have happened to him. Like, yeah, it can't attack right now, but I've got a Assassin's Trophy that'll allow me to attack next turn likely. So we'll just be doing that. Hey, Stockton.
What's up?
Not much. It's not working again?
And switch
Check that they're both on the same Wi-Fi. And so once I get rid of the Ensnaring Bridge, like he's got a Chalice of the Void in his hand and then has access to a Fiery Confluence, but against 11 power, it's pretty devastating for me to have 11 power right now. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. Mist Hologriffin. I just have to exile you once to get both of my Mist Hologriffins. Do I play Walking Ballista? Yes, this build does play Walking Ballista. So the two there's been a couple different win cons for Food Chain. Sort of in earlier iterations when Mist Hologriffin first came out, it was Tidespout Tyrant, and then Emrakul, and now it's Walking Ballista. There are still some Emrakul Shardless builds, but I'm just testing this one out. I just kind of was building today, and I was like, you know, I used to play a list kind of similar to this, and so I was building with some different things, and I decided that I'd try this one out, this specific one. And it looks like we're in a good position. So he's going to put this Fiery Confluence in his hand. And if he wants, he can do 1 damage to each creature, which would kill my Mist Hologriffins. But I'm just going to exile my Mist Hologriffins like that. And then my Tombstalker will take 3, which doesn't do very much. And okay, so we're gonna do a couple different things. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Assassin's Trophy on your Ensnaring Bridge. So yeah, he gets another mountain, which isn't amazing, but we gotta kill Karn. There goes Karn. And I'm actually gonna leave my Mist Hologriffins up because this Tombstalker is such a valuable card. Do I play Karakas for infinite turns? No, because you don't need infinite turns. Yeah. But what we are going to do is we're definitely going to be attacking with this Tombstalker. Okay, Tombstalker attacks. Gets in for 5. We're going to play a Swamp. Swamp goes Manipulate Fate. Manipulate Fate gets us our Eternal Scourge, which now allows us to cast all of our creatures. And I don't particularly need to draw a Verdant Catacombs at this point. Well, there's the Walking Ballista, so we just get a win here. Which is beautiful. Beautiful magics. Guys, I'm glad that we did this. Yeah, so once you cast Emrakul the first time, you take an extra turn and you generally win there because you have usually 18 power flying on the board, which is hard for most people to deal with. Let alone that your Annihilator, you're playing Annihilator 6 with it, and so, yeah, you don't need infinite turns. It's like Living Wish for Birds of Paradise and attacking with it just to show your dominance, which has been suggested on this stream before. Guys, I'm still listening to song. Okay. I'm gonna do a lot of clicking at this point, so be prepared. Monday warrior, mean stride. Today's Tom Sawyer, mean pride. That clicks. Mine is not for rent. To town is arrogant. Always hope defense. Out the day's events. Okay, so I think I'm gonna exile everything here and just get my 15/15 boy. I only need 30 mana. Remember when Mist Hollow came out, saw a guy playing similar deck, but he played Myojins from Kamigawa. I think it was blue, black, red he had in the deck. Faces his opponent that night. Yeah, I'm sure. Honestly, when Mist Hollow came out, like, there's so much possible with what's going on. World is the world is love and life are deep. Maybe as his skies. Okay, and our opponent just concedes it. Okay, engineered explosives is usually pretty decent. Let's see, what do I need to change? Don't need relic progenitus. Massacre's good, as long as I can get through black. Toxic Deluge is pretty good. Spell Pierce, Thoughtseize. Engineered explosives. Pithing Needle can be excellent. Him if I can get there. Food chains are really important. So, like, I guess I'm not going to bring these in when I'm not on the play. Digging all the classic rock. Yeah, I'm having a good time. Traverse. Okay. I'm going to get rid of the Baleful Strix. And yeah, I'm going to get rid of Baleful Strix. I'm going to do 1 birds for a Thoughtseize. No, my birds are going to be better in this matchup. As long as they hit play. What's the 8 mana black card in the deck? That is Tombstalker. It was the first Delve card alongside Logic Knot. And it allows me to... So what it does in this deck, it allows me to have access to some very important cards. This is going to be Forest. Forest is going to get me an island. No, it's going to get me an island. Yeah, it's going to get me an island. That island's going to be in my hand. So I can play around 7 mana. I've got a 6 mana Muldrotha and a 6 mana Massacre Worm. World is the world is love and life are deep. Maybe as his sky wide. We're going to get rid of Muldrotha just for the mana requirements. I'm not going to let this Magus of the Moon resolve. I want to be able to get my black mana off the Polluted Delta, and then I'm okay. Okay. This is going for a swamp. You still can. I just pitched my Muldrotha to a Force at Will because I wanted to save this Brainstorm and get a swamp. So this is going to be... Do I say Chandra or do I say Karn? I can deal with Karn easier than I can Chandra. Chandra Torch of Defiance is going to be the one I say no to. We're going to pass it back. Doug EA Fresh. Thank you. I hope to have a great stream. Those who think and feel. I'm enjoying myself already. Okay, my opponent's going to show me a Karn. No, they're going to show me a Chalice on 2. Interesting. So I'm going to Brainstorm. I want to find a... Those are all excellent cards. Let's put these two back on top. We can put aside the alienation, each passing nation. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana, no double red. Blood Moon. Okay. Reason to keep Worm in the deck? Because it blows up any creature sort of combat he's trying to do. So I'm going to cast my Food Chain, and then we're going to pass it back. I'm like the universal creed. Okay, Chandra can't do anything. We must put aside the alienation. Okay. This is gonna shoot. No, it's not gonna shoot, in fact. I'm gonna keep it as long as possible. Because I can attack with this guy. Well, that might have been a mistake, because if I had the Tombstalker there, I still can't attack through this Ensnaring Bridge. Oh no! Spyglass got countered. I do not have another blue source to cast this Mist Hollow Griffin. Because there's no other way he's doing damage to himself. So I really need to get a creature on the board so I can cast some more of my stuff. I almost want... Yeah, I almost want this Goblin Rabblemaster to get a little out of hand. Okay, I really need to find another castable creature. Baleful Strix, what do we sideboard out? Baleful Strix, Eternal Scourge. Another blue source would be great. So I've got one Baleful Strix. I have all three of my Birds of Paradise. They're castable. Eternal Scourge, Trinket Mage. I can't let that resolve. That would be pretty ridiculous. I need to give myself as many turns as possible. Okay, which is still just one. Well, we're gonna brainstorm. Get me a castable creature. That's all I asked for. Right places. Must be the ones to start. I lose that game. Close to the heart. Okay, we're gonna go for Thought Seizes and Spell Pierce here. The birds. In their art. Tippity. Closer to the heart. If I would have kept the Muldrotha in my hand, I could have cast it. I think the big mistake there was not getting the Tombstalker when I could. Because a 5/5 is really hard for them to deal with, even if it's just on a blocker, but then I can turn it into my Mist Hologriffin and my Massacre Worm. Yeah, I'm going to keep this. So I'm going to fetch for blue. Well, blue-black. Well, I'll fetch for green next turn if they don't get off their turn 1. Okay, we'll fetch for green. Cool. This is going to be blue. And this is going to be a basic forest type. Pokemon. Mist Hollow, Eternal Scourge. Okay, we got our Abrupt K. We can't force a will anything, but we can probably counter, or we can probably turn off whatever they cast here. Yes, that is definitely going to die. I can deal with a 1/1. I can't deal with a 2/2 that gets bigger every turn. So we're going to go Abrupt K on the Goblin Rabblemaster and pass it back. Excuse me, everyone. The heart. Closer to the heart. Okay, second main phase. What do you got? 2/3. You got a Magus the Moon. Doesn't do too much. I got my Eternal Scourge. I can't cast. I'm gonna throw down the Polluted Delta, and we're gonna go like this. Cast our Food Chain and pass it. Pretty sure I win next turn. Okay, you got Chandra. Add 2. You have a Sorcerer's Spyglass. Okay, so I don't win next turn, but I get a really big Walking Ballista. And then all I have to do is find something to destroy this Sorcerer's Spyglass with. I hope they name Food Chain. That's what I hope. Oh my goodness. My opponent just named Food Chain with a Sorcerer's Spyglass. What do you think about that? You can name Food Chain. It is a legal name. It doesn't turn off Food Chain, though. So, I'm going to get rid of this Ensnaring Bridge, because why not? Wow. I have an opponent that doesn't know anything about Magic. Guys, I won. I mean, he should have... Now he knows. I guess that's the important thing, is now my opponent knows. But when you name Food Chain with a Pithing Needle type effect that's not Phyrexian Revoker, I just say, okay, make mana. Which is excellent. That's all I need to do. I'm glad I know my deck well. So, I've been looking at some more PhD programs, and I was looking at a couple locally, and there's one that's in instructional psychology and technology. So it's basically to be instructional design. You can go into administration at universities or in school districts. Revoker is so great. Hey Tim, not much. Just playing some Food Chain, and I beat the Mengucci, on a legacy video. Stockton didn't even give me a laugh, not even a chuckle.
I'm laughing at something hard at something else.
Legacy video from the Gucci. I beat him on blue black death or the blue black Death Shadow, and then I just gave Mono Red Prison a run for its money. What?
How many trophies did you get?
Is the Gucci at?
Yeah.
I'm gonna search for.
Because we beat him too.
It doesn't look like he has any trophies right now.
Maybe you didn't. Or maybe that's not how I'm thinking of it.
I can't see that he's got any. Have I cast him Muldrotha? No, I have pitched him. Well, no, I have cast it, and then it was dazed, and then I Force of Willed a daze, and then another daze dazed my Force of Will, and it got countered, but I won that game anyways. And then I pitched one to Force of Will in my last game. Death and Taxes is what you were expecting me to say. I mean, I'm playing main deck Massacre Worm again, so if. I'm probably going to tell all the Food Chain people that I'm playing a really dumb version of Food Chain with main deck Massacre Worm so they can just believe in me. Believe it! Believe it! Down. So now we're just waiting. This is a long time between things. I just beat Kyle 1022, and he doesn't have any trophies either. You know who else doesn't have trophies? This guy. This guy doesn't have trophies.
What?
I don't have any trophies this season.
Oh, this season. When did the season start?
It started at the beginning of October.
That makes sense.
Yeah, let's see. Oh no, at the end of September. And I haven't gotten a trophy since.
So I think Terry and I. When did Terry?
I'm now playing against Arcan, and we are both 2-0. He won the die roll 5-6. Okay, I like this hand. Got an Abrupt Decay, a Tombstalker. Shows me a Volk and a Ponder. You think Arcan streams? I'm pretty sure he does. Just can't remember who it is. I want to say my opponent's on Grixis Control. But Volcanic Island Ponder could be a lot of different decks. It's me. I can live my life. Is he a show and tell player? That's the other start. Could be show and tell. Time to listen to classic rock. I mean, this also could be Miracles depending on what he grabs here. Okay. Lots of Stoneforge Mystic. Noose. From a noose. I'm gonna brainstorm here. I picked up a Force of Will. I'm gonna fight this. So I'll put a Tombstalker and then Leo on top of my deck. We're gonna Force of Will that Stoneforge Mystic. Arcan 11 is a streamer shout out. Is Miracles splashing red? No, I don't think he's playing Miracles. Looks like he's on another style of deck. This is a Jeskai Stoneblade deck. I don't think it puts him in a great position against the cards that I'm playing specifically. I mean, he played a Stoneforge Mystic, so I'm going to assume it's Stoneblade. Okay, let's put some lands down. Back. green and black. And there's a Leovold. Tell me no. He's going to tell me no. In no uncertain terms, in fact. No! Or Stoneforge Miracles. Well, there is a True Name Nemesis. So I guess it's time to race. Okay. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just gonna play around a Daze in case he has it, I guess. Play Tombstalker. Got the Force of Will. Cool. Snapcaster Mage, okay. You gonna go for a Ponder or a Brainstorm? He's gonna do Ponder. Yep, you got it. Back. So I'm back in black. Yeah. Usually True Name Nemesis, if I can't get anything against it, it's pretty much over. Especially since now I don't have I'm not racing. Chose not to shuffle off the Ponder. And so I'm playing catch up. Very much so. I'm gonna go traverse the Ulvenwald. I'm gonna get a swamp. The beautiful thing is that I do have a Massacre Worm in the deck. So there is potential. There is potential for a winnable board state. But I've got to give myself as many chances as possible. That's going to require me killing Snapcaster Mages with Abrupt Case. So we're going to play this Mist Hollow Griffin. Where's my Deed? I don't play Deed in this deck. Wonder why? I don't make as much mana as you do, probably. Primarily, I don't make as much mana as you do. Snapcaster Mage is going to be on the counterspell. Yeah, Food Chain is the main thing. I get off Muldrotha. Okay. That Snapcaster counterspell was pretty tight. Toit. It's noise. Noise. Toit. That is an aggressive... My opponent is playing an aggressive deck that has back to basics and 3 colors. I'm dead anyways. I'm going to concede this. In sideboarding. Like a Toiger? Yeah, like a Toiger. Yeah, maybe. Let's see. We're going to do this. Bring in Deluge. Bringing in the explosives. I don't love Murderous Cut in these sorts of matches. Thoughtseize and Hymn to Torok. We're going to play like a mid-rangey game. And then Pierces. I'm going to dump my Force of Will. And then let's get rid of that Soul Reed. The Hot Fire Soul Reed. Get rid of a Baleful Strix as well. Spell Pierce is great. So yeah, like Muldrotha with Tombstalker and Relic of Progenitus is kind of weird, but they're all one-ofs. You're right, I should have the Needle in. I'm going to drop a Griffin as well. Kind of like streamline it so I'm playing low mana curve, and then I just have kind of this top end. Yeah, for both Stoneforge and Jace, you're right. Good call. I have the Assassin's Trophy as well, and I've got Thoughtseize and Hymn to Torok. So we're just going to try and play an aggressive, like, grindy game and just hit a Muldrotha and make it, you know, turn it off. Carpet of Flowers plus Muldrotha. Tim, you need a Carpet of Flowers in your sideboard. Because they, like, kill your Carpet of Flowers, and you're like, cool, bring this land back from my graveyard, Carpet of Flowers you, like, oh look, I've got so much more mana. Okay, sweet. Like, we're mid-range with a combo finish, which is cool. And we can also shut off his graveyard with Relic, and we just need to get more value than he does. The most important thing is not losing a true name Nemesis. Sure. Keep this hand. It's not perfect, but it's got a lot of my outs, and it turns on too. Oh, it's really considering this mulligan. I may have to jump off here before we finish the whole league, potentially, just depending on how fast these games go. So I have something to be. I have somewhere to be at 5. Lead on Ponder, sweet. Obvious side, take it on the other side. Okay, Manipulate Fate. Let's resolve the most important spell. No, I guess we're not resolving the most important spell. There goes Spell Pierce. Okay. Tundra. Yep. I'm going to go Traverse for a forest. Play a forest. We're going to pass it. Get on the other side. Take it on the other side. Swamp. Go swamp. Black. Himyu. Okay. You got a Batter Skull. Hit the sword and hit that. I can play an Engineered Explosives. Get rid of the Spell Pierce. I don't think he has another one. Let's get rid of this Batter Skull. Okay. Yep, you have a Jace. Okay. Now I have to figure out a way to get around this Jace. Didn't get my Manipulate Fate resolved, so I need to get another big draw spell. Maybe hit another Hymn to Torok. It's hard to put up pressure against a Jace like this. Okay. brainstorm pressure is annoying. Shardless would be great. Shardless Agent would be a great card here. There's a bunch. There's other cards. We can try and, if I can get up on resources. Right now we're back at parity resource-wise. Sort of. Yeah, you get an attack for that. Okay. I kind of just want to play this Massacre Worm. Okay, so he loses a Stone Forge, and at the very best he bounces it with Jace. Like, the very best for me. The worst is he... Like, I'd be more disappointed if he Swords to Plowshares it. I guess his Brainstorms aren't great. Maybe he has Terminus that he's going to hardcast? I don't know. Okay. I think I'm fine trading a Council's Judgment for that. Okay, Mist Hollow Griffin. The race is on! Okay, you have a Pyroblast. That's something I don't have. Plays an island, fetches. Well, this was the stranger danger that we didn't want to see happen. So normally I'd consider Stoneblade a very good matchup. I don't know, because we haven't been able to turn this Jace off. Spell Pierce would be great. Or a Fluster. Anything to stop this counterspell that's coming. Pretty sure my opponent's not playing Stifle, otherwise I would have done that on my turn. Because they get a draw, they get to see 4 more cards. If they are playing Stifle and they just get me, like, cool. Get rid of your True Name Nemesis. Like, I'm okay going 1 for 1, and I guess you're gonna go for a Ponder here. Yeah. I'm okay going 1 for 1 with a True Name Nemesis because that's like the only way I can kill it. Saves me 3 life. I have Muldrotha. I have another Engineered Explosives in my deck. Let's cast this Eternal Scourge. I'm not going to play this land. Just to fade like I've got something, I guess. They've had, I mean, having this Jace on the board for, what, 5 turns has been really good for them. It's like, Jace the Mind Sculptor is a really good card. Okay. Interesting. Interesting that you'd Swords that. I mean, once again, I'm not disappointed about the way that you're using, how you're spending your resources, really. This is annoying. You don't have a JIT. Okay, Brainstorm. So you're not hard casting Force at Will on me. Okay, so it looks like I've got all the stuff that needs to be answered, sort of. Snap Swords, okay. You need to get that 5 damage in. Jace also doubles as a removal spell. I have one more fetchable land in my deck. So I played the fetch land out in case he used Jace and topped something, then I can shuffle. At this point, I've got 1, 2, 3 fetch lands that I've seen. Only 3 of my 9 or 10 fetch lands. It's not good odds. Okay, it's even more power. Six. Okay. I'm getting a Brainstorm. Home, Alabama. The skies are blue. Let's lead with a Brainstorm. Yep, that's it. Can't win it. Okay, let's play one more. Let's see if we can, how fast we can finish the next game or two. Otherwise, Austin's going to be mad at me. He's going to yell at me. Alabama. I'll keep this. Earlder. Let's do this, Earlder. Let me go for a basic island and pass it. Okay. Glad I led with what I led with. You're not as important potentially as that guy is. Okay. Go this into a swamp. Draw me a good card. That's an okay card. Can do work. Can do work. Yeah, I'll force this so that I can cast my food chain next turn. That's pretty good. Okay, got that guy. Got my Eternal Scourge in play. Alabama. What's the new technology in this red-white deck? Because I know that there's a reason that people are back to playing red-white Death and Taxes. Alabama. The skies are blue. You don't know. I forget no. I don't know. Okay, you're gonna show me a Thalia. That's fine. You're gonna show me a Wasteland. That's also fine. Attack with my creatures. Cool. Now let's exile both of them and recast. Do you know? I don't know. Well, maybe you do. You guess? I feign to know. I'm lying, but I think I know. Okay. Show us those Naya boys. Nice. So we're gonna attack. Does my opponent have any flash creatures? Okay. Thalia goes the way of all the earth. I mean, that's cute. Take 3. Okay. My opponent's aggressive. Finishing Fire did almost not exactly what you wanted. Nothing close to what you wanted. Oh. No, Mother of Runes was almost good. But Mother of Runes is dead. Now I'm going to attack with my dudes. Like I do. It's just Maverick. Okay. Are we going to do it again? You have another Punishing Fire that you want to get rid of this? You want to get rid of this Eternal Scourge that badly? Cool. It's exiled. Take 3. Okay, you got your Grove. That's fire. I mean, you don't die. Except, like, yeah. Okay. 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 Take 3. What is... Hey, you chill out, sir. No. Modern is for no. This is Legacy, and you need to get over yourself. Okay, we got game 1. Let's just turn off their graveyard. Toxic Deluge. I don't really want Force of Will. Rather have Thoughtseize. This guy, Pithing Needle, is going to be good. Hi, Terry. Nice to see you. He didn't come and play Legacy with us. That's certainly a thing that he didn't do. Eldroth is going to be fun. Like my Relic. Traverse. Baleful Strix. Baleful Strix is kind of medium against Mom. Ugh. Drop one of those, one of these. Birds? No, I don't want to drop birds. Play 61 cards like a boss. No. Cut a second Bill Strix. Our Manipulate Fates will get Eternal Scourge, Mist Hollow, and then they take the ley lines. Hey, Vivi. There's Tim. Everyone's here. The whole gang. We got the whole gang together. How's the chaining of the food? It's pretty good so far. Had an interesting match against Jeskai Blade, which normally feels like a very good matchup for me, but didn't seem to go my way. So I guess we're just going to leave it at that. I'm going to keep this hand. Okay. You're not going to get recursion. I'm going to go... I think I'm okay if I get wastelanded on this. I'm going to play my Birds of Paradise. Ooh, dangerous. Let's start with a Brainstorm. Yeah, no land. Is this a Swords on my birds? Oh, you're gonna Pyroblast it. Okay. Well, just for your information, I don't really care. That's gross. I'm gonna get rid of my Baleful Strix for my Eternal Scourge, and we're just gonna get black mana. We're gonna paint it black. Their Eternal Scourge. I guess I forgot to paint it black once. My bad. That's painful when your mana producer is gonna die to this and lose you 2 life. Oh. Man, I almost feel bad for doing this, but like I really just don't at all. I don't feel bad at all. Because I'm playing main deck Massacre Worm, and that is how the cookie crumbles. That is a unique card that you have right there, and I will definitely make the least of it for you. I'm gonna go black, green, undo, Assassin's Trophy. So you get a land. My opponent gets a land, so they can start playing stuff, but I have this Engineered Explosives. I don't have anything on 2, so I'm okay with it. And any blockers that they have, lose them on any more life. So I kind of am daring them to play creatures. Okay, you got a Stoneforge Mystic, which has to block. If I draw a land, you just feel sad. Or if I draw that... I'm going to attack first, give him some hope. Have some hope! It's a lie! Get rid of your bird, but not get him a land, but I see your logic. Yeah. What do I need? Ballista, and Ballista needs to be at 12. Is there any sort of like, I mean, maybe they have a Pact negation? I don't know. 12. We're almost there. 11, and this one will be 12. Nope, never mind. It's 12 when it's exiled. Now 10, 11. I can count in maths. 15 minus 3 is 12. Minus 12 is 0. That's something quick maths. That's 0. Quick maths. Okay. Do you take? And we're so close. We'll finish this one up. I'm going to let Ryan know I'll be out there in a second to help him out. And we're going to play this match, guys. Okay, let's go first. They have a repeat with target action after your ballistic. Do they? What? Do they have that thing? What? Is the world fair again? Oh, my opponent Zuck attack is at 4 and 0. Guys, do I Dream Crush or do I like actually give him? Kind of like want to Dream Crush. We could give this guy a 5-0. Or he may just beat me. That is also a thing that could just happen. Interesting. Basic Island Ponder. Not a great look. It's not usually what I want to see on this turn. Unless it's Miracles, and then it's exactly what I want to see. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Yep. It's been. You gotta preordain. Interesting. Okay. I guess we kind of get to see what our opponent's on here. Let's play this food chain. Get the Spell Pierce. Oh, it resolved. Okay. No, this is show and tell. If this isn't an Omniscience or an Emrakul, what's the likelihood? Oh man. I'm gonna let this resolve and play this Leovold. Oh, pain and suffering, guys. Pain and suffering. Cast another Omniscience. Yep. Can't draw cards. And I can't beat that. You're right. Okay. Carpet of Flowers, these guys come in. Pithing Needle comes in. Don't want birds. The extra chain is a little meaningless. Massacre Worm's not good. Abrupt Decay is Relic. So we're playing against Omnitel. Abrupt Decays. Yeah, I don't need Abrupt Decays. Murderous Cut's also bad. Everything's bad. Leave a food chain in. Okay. Yep, we'll keep this. You got Spellseeker to hit Hymnotorok. Get rid of this impulse. You got Force Boseiju. Didn't play the Boseiju. Brainstorm! Storm the brains. Give me another Thoughtseize. Oh, those are all good cards. Okay. My opponent has a Force of Will. I'll do as much as I can to avoid getting Force of Willed. Okay, there's Boseiju. Wanna, yeah, do as much as I can to avoid this food chain getting Force of Willed. Blue black, Baleful Strix. Maybe you won't cast Force of Will. Maybe he will let us not cast it. Oh, drew some Misty Rainforest. Maybe my opponent went, I don't know, something, whatever. Okay. Shots fired. Let's play the Spellseeker. Okay. Guess that resolves. Searching for... I'm not gonna get a creature. I'll get Hymnotorok. I mean, that'll get the Force of Will out of his hand. Swing. Swing, swing. From the tables of my heart. So he still hasn't played this island in his hand, so we know most of the cards. Okay, we're gonna go Swamp him to Torok. Dun, dun, dun. Give me a sign. What will I find? I'll find. You have a thing in the ice. He has his thing in the ice. Haven't let your light shine down. Whoa. Haven't let your light shine down. Haven't let your light shine down. Cool. Got a Mist Hologriffin. Haven't let your light shine down. Opponent has a lot of lands. So do I. I am going to not cast my Mist Hologriffin again. Because my opponent can actually cast an uncounterable Force of Will against it. Okay, I mean, 2 more turns. No, haven't let your light shine down. Whoa, haven't let your light shine down. Attack. Look at your bow, Sage you. Oh, okay. He's gonna let the Besage go. Yep, you got a Preordain. Whoa. Haven't let your light shine down. Whoa. I mean, that's what I have, is just lands. 1 card on bottom, 1 card on top. It's a Pondering. Haven't let your light shine down. I'm on me, I'm on ladder. Yeah. Force of Will. Cast. Hey. Force Pitch Omniscience. Turn count is 5. You have an Awoken Horror. He's so woke. And we're gonna go same targets. Same targets. For when you really need to say no. Yep. I mean, it's disrupt, but better. Blue. And this one goes for black mana. He's gonna be your Frankenstein. Well, okay. Guess we're shuffling all your stuff back into your deck. And we pass it. Okay, brainstorm. Only fetch so many times. Yep. Right. Okay, we won that one. So the abrupt Ks are actually useful. Yep. Assassin's trophies are good. Traverse is pretty medium. Maybe it gets me lands. Tombstalker is just extra threatening. Traverse is the one that I kind of wanted to say no, I don't need it. Gets me an extra land. I don't care. I can win with the Spellseeker. I don't find my Trinket Mage. I have to get food, keep on having fun. I will definitely do that. Why am I playing Meldrotha? Because it's cool. Don't ask questions. Jeez. I think I want to get rid of Traverse. If I get rid of Traverse, what happens? Can't get lands. Yeah, like Baleful Strix isn't going to end up in the graveyard, so I'm not going to get my... Maybe I get an enchantment in the graveyard or something, but even then. Opponent's playing 61 cards. They couldn't find an extra cut. Just go 61 and hit go. Maybe next time. So I'm going to keep this. It's pretty decent. Hello, Lost Mystery. Are you lost or is it a mystery? I could do that. That's a possibility. A lot of times, if Food Chain players are playing 20 lands, they'll cut the basic forest when they're not playing against Wastelands. It's actually pretty common. Yeah, you can brainstorm. I want to draw another blue spell so that I have Force Will and Spell Pierce for future turns. That's nice. I actually don't want to pull... Yeah. I don't want to have to use a Force of Will for my Manipulate Fate. I'm kind of willing to fight. You gotta preordain. Feeling. One top, one bottom. Okay. Sweet. Manipulate fate. Same target, same target. Okay. Spell Pierce does not stop my Manipulate Fate. One, two, three missed Hologriffins. Okay. Yep, you gotta ponder. I'd really like to draw another land, so I can play Leovold and have Fluster or Spell Pierce backup. Okay. Leovold resolved. Okay. Attack with that guy. And I'm gonna grab just a basic swamp. Play an Eternal Scourge. Pass it back. Yeah, you got an impulse. What are you grabbing? One of them in your hand, okay. Probably a land? Pretty sure you don't have double force. Okay. So you've spent 2 of your show and tells. Attack for 6. I think Hymn to Torok is stronger. Flusterstorm and Omniscience. Oh, that is a sick... I forgot that that was the art coming out. That is a sick art for Flusterstorm. Put show and tell on top of your library? Can I beat a show and tell off top of his library? What do you think? What are the other cards in his hand? Like, I'll have enough creatures, and I'm not at 15. He'd have to be able to get 2 Emeralds. Like, maybe he's got to release the ants thing? I don't know. But I don't necessarily die to that. If he plays Omni and 2 Emeralds. Yeah. We'd have to have 2 Emeralds. I don't know. Seems not likely. Personal tutor for show and tell on top. I mean, that's why you're playing personal tutor, for sure. Is it 2 life? Okay. Yeah, show and tell. Okay. Yeah, you got Emrakul. Okay. More like KFC than Panda. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Drew a Beseju. I win! I did it, guys. 4-1. Sweet. Good job. Open all of these. How do we do on treasure chests? 90. Tezzeret Agent of Bolas. Sweet. A daze. That's fine. It's medium. Alright. 500 play points. Okay, well, there's the list. I'm gonna post this on the food chain group, and that is that. So, see you guys around. Thanks for joining me, and catch us on Friday. We'll see if I do any streaming tomorrow, but catch us on Friday for sure for Legacy.